Hello and welcome. My name is Lucas Lechuga, and I'm your host of MiamiRealEstate.tv. Today, I'm going to be joined in a bit by VP of Sales Daiana Quiceno of the Waldorf Astoria Residences Miami. We're here in the state-of-the-art sales center, which is going to be unveiled in the coming weeks. But for you, we're going to give you a sneak peek at it. So it's a little bit raw. It's not 100% done. It's coming along quite nicely though, and the technology in here is insane. It's unmatched. I've never seen anything like it. I think everybody's going to be pretty floored with what we're going to share with you. And not only the technology here, but what they have here is a full-scale model unit of a 3-bedroom residence. So you can actually see everything, the finishes, and the size of what a floor plan would look like if you were to purchase it. So behind us, for example, is a kitchen. And in a bit, Daiana's going to give us a tour of the full 3-bedroom residence, and she's going to showcase the technology for us. Welcome, Daiana. Thank you for having me here at the sales center, which is about to be unveiled in the coming weeks. As I mentioned in the intro, it was built at a cost of $12 million, and I see it. I mean, the technology in this place is insane. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Can you go into that?
Yeah, well, thank you, Lucas, for having us in our show. We're really honored. We're really excited for this amazing project. It will be an icon for our city. And because it will be an icon, they didn't wanna, they wanted to show what an icon is, and this will be the best sales center of the whole city. I would say, and I would say the country, they invested in an incredible amount in technology, in showcasing the views of this property. It's a 100-story building, like you know. It's the first of its kind. It's the first of its tendency here in Florida. And what better way to show it than to showcase the views? So we're surrounded here in the sales gallery by millions of pixels. It's live videos, so we're able to show you. And let's go really quick so I can give a sneak peek to the viewers. We're able to show different shots at different times in the property. I have 90-story, I have 100-story, I have north views, I have west views. 1 second.
Let me interrupt you for 1 second. So right now we're in the full-scale 3-bedroom model. Like over here to the left, which we'll see in a bit, is a kitchen. There's a balcony over there. There's a master bedroom over there with a master bath. 2 bedrooms and a den over there. So we're in a full-scale model. So when you're looking at the kitchen, or when a prospective buyer comes in, they could be sitting here on the couch and you're showing them what the views will be like in their condo that they're shopping for.
Yes, correct. In every corner of the building. So we took 360-degree view shots, and then any type of unit, if they like the east, if they like the west, if they like the south. This building is going to have incredible views from any of the residents. So like you were saying, once the idea is that once the buyer comes in, he feels right at home. He understands the layout, and they decided to go with a 3-bedroom layout, which would be on the cubes, and I'll go into that later in the interview of how the building is going to be divided. But yes, so I was showing a little while ago, I was showing the different views. I want to show, just so you get a crazy idea. 1 second, and now there we go. So here, for example, we have the north sunset views. I also have, if we go here, I have the north day views. I don't know if in the video you can see, but you can see the cars passing, the boats passing by. So they're live videos. And then we'll show in a little while, we'll go into the terraces when we're showcasing the unit.
And what's nice also is you can see the signature bridge, which is currently under construction. So prospective buyers have an idea of how phenomenal that's going to look in the skyline.
It's crazy. It's incredible how they did it. Yes, they did an amazing job. They put in all the renderings, everything that's coming in the future. Because basically downtown's the future. There's a lot of changes going on in this area, and we're very excited for our neighborhood.
Talking about change, how can you go into what's happening across the street at Bayside, and also the Green Biscayne project?
Well, yeah, I can't mention that much because there's a lot of info that's very confidential. But Bayside was purchased by Ashkenazi Group, and their plan is to change that and to renovate the Bayside. also they're going to be adding a lot of food and beverage to this area and giving a new environment, a new place to be. So we're all from Miami. We know that the best real estate location commercial wise is the Bayside marketplace.
Yep.
It has incredible views. Imagine you going to a restaurant and just overlooking the marina and overlooking the bay. That is the best real estate location. And we're excited because our neighbors are going to be investing. It's over $100 million investment for the Bayside. And rumors, or not rumors, but we were able to meet with the owners. It's just a little bit hush-hush. They're going to start remodeling and the renovations of Bayside by December of this year.
Nice.
So in the next 24 months to 30 months, there's going to be a big change in this area.
That's great, because I think everybody would agree in Miami that it's like a very underutilized space.
Yes.
It's very touristy.
Yes.
The locals don't really go there.
No, we don't go there.
I don't know, like there's really no reason to go there because it's so touristy.
But it's the best location. You have American Airlines Arena right in front. We have the museum, so you have the Pan Museum, you have the Frost Museum. It's all walkable distance. It has gorgeous views. Like, you come here from Miami to enjoy the bay. You come here to Miami to enjoy the ocean. So if once it gets remodeled and then you have beautiful restaurants overlooking the bay, we're all going to be there. We're all going to be enjoying amazing times at the Bayside.
So one big reason why I'm excited about the Waldorf Astoria Residences Miami, actually 3 reasons, is 1, it's going to be the first Waldorf Astoria in Miami.
Yes.
And we know Waldorf Astoria is an incredible hotel company and the service that they provide is amazing. 2, it's going to be, once completed, the tallest building in Miami. I think you mentioned that earlier.
Yes, I did.
It's going to rise 1,049 feet tall. 3, it's going to be the first super tall skyscraper in Miami.
Yes.
By comparison, New York has over 15, so we're well behind them.
Yes.
So I think if I'm correct, I think they have 17 super tall skyscrapers. We have 0 at this point.
Correct.
So what PMG and Rancho are doing is bringing to Miami the very first super tall skyscraper. To put everything into perspective, currently the tallest building in Miami is Panorama Tower. It rises 868 feet tall. So Waldorf Astoria Residences Miami is going to be 20% higher than our current tallest building.
Correct. Well, you mentioned a lot of new stuff, a lot of breakthroughs that we're going to be doing, a lot of milestones that we're going to be doing for the city. Like you said, it's the first Waldorf Astoria. I think that this brand represents a generational, represents traditional, it represents service, it represents luxury to its true kind. So they are the true pioneer they were the true pioneer and are the true pioneer of white glove service, of white glove concierge. It's a very traditional hotel. It was created in 1931, and having that brand recognition worldwide coming to our city is going to put the eyes on everyone. So that's very important for our city. And then also you mentioned the height. So we like to call it, we're transcending Miami. We're transcending completely the whole skyline. There's a lot of images that you're going to be seeing in this video where you're going to completely recognize Waldorf from any part of the city. You're going to be at Sunny Isles and you're going to see the Waldorf all the way from Sunny Isles, all the way from Hallandale, all the way from Key Biscayne, from the airport. So it's going to be an icon, a true icon to the city. This has been in the works for the past 5 years. So I love to tell people and I love to tell a story. This just didn't happen one day to the other.
Yeah.
A 100-story building takes time. It takes curating the brand. It takes decision making as terms to architecture. So it's a very complex building. It's a beautiful structure. It's a beautiful sculpture. I like to call it like a sculpture.
It is.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, especially with the cubes. So you see more of the same. We don't want to see more of the same. We don't want to see those straight buildings, more of the same. The cubes offset from each other. So it gives this incredible sense of like playing Legos, when we used to play Legos back when we were younger. And it consists of 9 cubes, 9 crystal cubes, a total of 1,049 feet high. So when you were mentioning Panorama, yes, we're 20% higher than Panorama. And we're going to be starting construction by first quarter of next year, which is also very impressive.
Excellent.
And it's going to be delivered in 2025. So it's an
And you were talking about the cubes. One thing that you showed me last week is that first cube is kind of like on an angle, so it almost looks like all the cubes are going to topple over at some point. It's like very interesting.
Well, the last one, the Cube 9, remember that when
Oh
we
yeah,
saw?
it's offset.
It's very offset, so it's offset like 24 feet. It's crazy.
And so what that creates, and we'll go into this maybe in a bit, is a penthouse residence that has a 24-foot deep terrace.
Yes.
Which is
insane. Yes,
insane.
it's insane. It's
I mean,
insane.
having an 8-foot deep or 10-foot deep terrace is insane.
Yes.
24-foot deep.
It's crazy.
Terrace.
Yeah, whoever purchases the penthouse, they will be the tallest penthouse for the next decade.
And how many penthouse residents or how many penthouse floors do you have? 3?
So Cube 9 consists of 5 penthouses in total, and you have the lanai, which is the one we were talking about, which is where the cube offsets. I think that's the best penthouse in the building, and that's where we were looking at the floor plan. You see that beautiful terrace, outside terrace. It's going to have 360-degree view. It's a full plate. So it's a full floor. It's about 13,000 square feet interior, and then you have 4,000 exterior space. And you're at about 940 feet elevation, more or less, would be that specific level.
And that's going to be delivered completely raw, I think you said?
No, not completely raw.
Oh.
It's customized through the architect. So once the buyer is interested and they come with us, they'll be able to design and we'll completely finish the unit for them.
Nice.
Yes.
And let's go into the different types of residences. So you have the junior studios, correct?
Yes.
Those come fully furnished and finished.
Those come fully furnished and finished, correct. So we have everything. You'll have your entry point, which is your junior suite. Then we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. We have half floors and we have full floors. So you'll have the junior suites. They're fully furnished and fully finished. They start about $700,000 is the starting prices, and then we have the 1 bedrooms start about $1 million. Okay, and then the 2 bedrooms, depending on the views, of course, you'll have your starting lowest price would be about $2 million, and then all the way to 3.5, 3.7 million for a 2-bedroom, depending on the size. They're very large 2 bedrooms, and then we have our 3 bedrooms, which we'll show the model in a little bit. The 3 bedrooms are starting at about 5.3, 5.4 million. And then we have our 4 bedrooms are at about 8 million.
Okay.
And then half floors, we're talking about 15 million, more or less. And then the penthouse is soon to be revealed.
And the junior suites, you're able to put those into the hotel program?
Well, there's no hotel program.
Okay.
So the Waldorf Astoria is hotel and residences. So the hotel Waldorf will be managing the building.
Yep.
But there will be no hotel program. So it's just that the buyers, once the investors or the buyers purchase, there will be more lenient in the rental restrictions here.
Okay.
So we have rental restrictions in Waldorf is 3 times a year, minimum 3 months.
Got it.
So you get that seasonal rental, which is also amazing, but you don't have that day-to-day that we don't want in the building.
And in regards to views, sorry, but I interrupted you earlier. One really neat thing about this technology here is that you're able to show a prospective buyer the views from any floor.
Yeah.
So not only the time of the day, but
let's play around with the video. So if you want, you can play around with it if you want. So let's say you're at East, and then we go here, go to night view, and then put play.
Okay.
It's an incredible, now if you
So that's from floors 90 to 99.
Correct. So then if you want to do
this is floor 70 to 79.
And then go rain, I can show you rain. We even did the shots of rain. It's amazing.
Yeah, from up here you could get a better look at the signature bridge in the background there.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, it's amazing.
Wow.
And then if you want,
I mean, this is Cube 4, right? Is this Cube 4?
Yes, so Cube 4.
So we didn't really go into the cubes too much, but so you said there's a total of 9 cubes?
So there's a total of 9 cubes, yes.
So 9 cubes, and pretty much like floors 40 to 49 is Cube 4, floors 50 to 59 is Cube 5, correct?
Correct.
That's pretty much how it works?
Correct.
Okay.
So the tower consists of 9 cubes. The first 3 cubes are designated to the hotel. And then you'll have from cube 4 onward will be the residences. So from level 40 to level 89, we'll have our private residences, and then cube 9 is the penthouse collection. When you walk into the building, you'll have cube 1, you'll have your lobbies, you'll have your high-end restaurant. So the signature restaurant will be on level 5 of the first cube. Then cube 2, we transfer to cube 2, which will be your hotel guest rooms and suites. You'll have your famous Peacock Alley on level 19th of cube 2, which is your lounge, bar to be lounge, B and CB, sin and be seen, yeah. And then you have also the ballrooms, main ballroom. We'll have junior ballrooms, we'll have meeting rooms. And then from there, cube 3, we transfer to cube 3, and you'll have your all-day brasserie. So all-day brasserie, you'll have your F&B, which is your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We also have the resort pool decks, which are gonna be on the west side of the property. And then you'll have your signature Waldorf spa, and then your signature fitness center. Residents are encouraged to use the hotel amenities, but there's also a separate level for residences, and that will be a separate level of amenities, and those are private amenities. So you also have your pool deck for the residences, and that will be on cube 4, and it faces directly the bay. So that's also gorgeous. So you'll get morning sun, and you'll also have afternoon sun. And of course, going back to the Waldorf story, the highest level service, the highest level degree of service you'll have in this building. There's going to be a team assigned to the residences. You'll have your butler, you'll have your concierge, your runners, and then this is a smart building, so everything's going to be managed through an app, and you'll have every type of service if you need to request. We were looking at the details of services that Waldorf is offering to the residents, so like private chef, event catering, room service, of course, 24 hours a day. You'll have your valet laundry. You'll have your, what other services?
Pet walking services.
Yeah, secretarial services. You'll have pet services, so pet walking. There's going to be a certain time assigned if you need your dogs to be walked out. So there's a lot of interesting services that, and the tendency now with these new properties is having a hotel brand, world brand name in the building, because you know for sure that the services will maintain throughout. So that's very important.
And we also discussed earlier off camera that the privacy that these residents expect and come to know at Waldorf Astoria, it's like they take that very seriously.
Yes, they do.
As well as the service. So that's why a lot of celebrities and princes, we were talking about that. I mean, like, people that really need that utmost privacy, they choose the Waldorf Astoria.
What we were talking about before is you have home leader, like Waldorf was home to world leaders, Waldorf was home to royalty, has been home to music legends, has been home to movie stars. So figures like Frank Sinatra, like Grace Kelly, like Queen Elizabeth, you'll have Lady Gaga, Marilyn Monroe. These all were loyal ambassadors to the brand. They were very loyal to Waldorf Astoria. So when Queen Elizabeth came to New York, she stayed at Waldorf. That was her chosen hotel. And because there is a reason, the reason of service that you have to the highest degree. And that's what everybody wants. And that's why Waldorf has such a good reputation and such a good name. It's very generational and very traditional.
So before you give us a tour of the 3-bedroom model here, can you go into the reservation process? How do people, if they're interested in purchasing a property here, what's the next step?
So we're we're very close to opening our sales gallery. We should be open by May 1st, okay? Not sure when this video is gonna be coming out, but we'll be opening in May 1st, and we're getting ready to contract. So contracts were filed. So once somebody comes in, and if they are interested in a specific unit, they're going to go straight to contract, which is also very important to us to show that we are ready. Moving forward with everything. The way the contract works, it's 10% at contract, 10% 6 months from contract, which should be from May, so October, November. and then you have 10% start of construction, which is March 2022, and then another 10% a year later from construction, which is March 2023, and then 60% at closing, and then closing is 2025.
And when are you anticipating completion?
2025.
Oh, 2025.
Yes, so closing 2025.
Nice. HOA dues, how much are they?
HOA is $1 a foot.
Okay.
And like I said, rental restrictions, I mentioned rental restrictions, and also it's an all valet building, so it's an all valet tower. And then depending on the type of unit, that's the amount of valet spaces that you get.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Well,
let's go.
let's go.
Yeah, let's go
check
show
out this
it.
residence.
Yes.
Okay, so we're in the model residence right now. This is the pretend elevator door, so you would come in through here,
Yes.
and this would be your residence.
Correct. So we're coming out to the foyer, and then we're going into the property. This is the entrance of the 3-bedroom model. So this is an 03 line. It's 2,689 square feet. So let's check out the unit. Let's come and check out the unit.
There's a half bath over here, right?
Yes, there's a half bath. So I'm not sure. It's very raw right now.
Yeah, keep in mind this model residence is still under construction. I mean, there's some rooms that aren't 100% finished, but
if you see the details, so our units come completely finished. There is a whole finished package that the buyers will receive. We'll come in here to the living, dining room, and kitchen. So we have here a beautiful kitchen. Our kitchen counters are stone, so you have that Calacata, that Carrara, Wolf appliances, Sub-Zero refrigerators, and then we'll have the beautiful, gorgeous view, all windows throughout, 10-foot ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows, and then we'll walk into the master bedroom. So here's the master. So the master will come with drop-down TVs on the master bedrooms. So that's gonna be a standard feature. And then let me show you the bathrooms. It's a little bit raw, so mind we're not open yet, but you're getting the sneak peek of the property. So the bathrooms are beautiful. These are the standard bathrooms, the master bathrooms. They're all covered in stone. You have different options. We have the Carrara, we have the Calacata, the standalone tub. So the wet area is just like very similar to a hotel look. You'll have his and her shower, you'll have the rain shower, and then you have the standalone tub, which is the MTI.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And look at these faucet handles.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. They're amazing.
The details.
Yes, and then all the faucets will be Dornbrack faucets. Some of the finishes that you'll have the drop ceilings. That's going to be also standard in the units.
Beautiful. Let's go check out the terrace.
Yes, let's go check out the terrace. So gorgeous terraces. One of the beautiful things about our terraces, you'll have summer kitchens. So if the units have a terrace, summer kitchens will be standard. That's standard in the units. Also, if you notice here in the terrace, the glass is floor-to-ceiling glass. You have a small opening. So they studied the winds for about a year in the property. And since we are so high up, you know that it's very, very windy. So this was done so that way they'll block the wind.
So you can actually enjoy the terrace and be out here
enjoy the terrace.
And not be blown away.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you also. I love standing here with the clients because you see all of Miami from here. This is at a 90 elevation. We have the beautiful views. This is like towards north orientation, and then you have east. You'll see everything. Miami Beach. You get to see Sunny Isles, all of Florida, all of Miami from here.
Beautiful.
No, gorgeous, incredible, right?
So how many square feet again is this model residence?
This one's 2,689 square feet, plus a terrace. So it's a total about 3,000 square feet.
A big unit.
No, it's a beautiful unit.
Yeah, this living room and kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen's
very nice
gorgeous.
size.
Yes. And then you'll have, Lucas, if you remember, we'll have the units come pre-wired. Yep. So you'll have a smart home, so it's the Savant premium system. That's also going to be standard. So all the speakers that you see in the residence in this model, the units will come with those speakers in those locations.
And I think I read in the brochure that there's like mood lighting. It's all
yes,
like
everything is connected. So it's going to be connected to the lighting. You'll have your your hi-hats in, standard. You'll have the speaker standard. It connects also with the thermostat. The doors are keyless doors. So if, let's say, you have somebody coming into your property, you can give them access from your app.
Nice.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So if you have like a cleaning lady, then you're not around.
You're not around, you just let her in.
An
Yes.
e-key or whatever,
Correct.
and she comes in.
And then she comes into the property. Yeah, no, it's incredible.
Smart.
Yes, the amount of, and what I love is that it comes completely finished. The client, the buyer, the resident doesn't have to do absolutely anything. Just
Even the closets.
Yes, even the closets come finished in all the bedrooms, not just the masters. In all the bedrooms, it comes finished. So the clients don't really have to do anything. Just decorate, just do their own furniture, their own style, and that's it.
And how many flooring options do they have?
Well, there's a lot of flooring options. We have, the one that you're seeing here is the chevron flooring, so it's the wood flooring. And then you'll see different marbles throughout the bathrooms of the model. That way we're showcasing all the marbles that the buyer can choose. And then we also have porcelain, which the slides are gonna be 36 inch by 72. Beautiful, yes, beautiful, beautiful pieces. And the way it works is basically once the buyer goes into contract, they'll be transferred to our design team. And then the design team will help them choose whatever they like depending on the colors that they choose. So let's say here in the kitchen, we're here in the kitchen, and you chose the Calacata counter. Does the Calacata counter go with maybe with the Montegrigio marble that we have? Or does the Calacata go with the chevron flooring? If you chose chevron flooring, what flooring should you choose for your master bedroom or for your children's bedroom? So that's something very unique that you don't see in every other development.
Definitely.
I thought that was an incredible idea from the developer, and that was also Waldorf standard. So that is required by Waldorf, like that the buyers have all these amount of options. And they're standardized.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's a great asset to buyers.
It's a great asset to everyone, yes.
Perfect.
And when you look down to it, once you look at pricing and you see all of these amazing standard features that you get in the property, it's completely worth it. It's gorgeous.
And what would you say the average price per square foot is for the development?
Well, we'll say about, I would say $1,500 a foot average. We have some units, of course, at a lower price. And then if you're on your upper cubes, you're at $2,000 a foot. And then if you're, of course, on cube 8, you're at $2,300 a foot. And then, of course, penthouses will be about $3,000 a foot.
And this development is expected to top $1 billion in sales overall,
yes,
right?
Yes,
it's exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting for our city. Yes,
Fantastic.
it's extremely exciting. Let me show you now the kids' bedroom. Here you'll show, these are how the bathrooms come finished. Then we have some boxes still here. You have 2 twin beds in this bedroom. All the millwork, depending on the type of unit, if they require any type of millwork, we can do that as well. Closets, I'll show you some spaces of closets. So the lighting inside the closet, that's also standard. There's a den here. So this is a den. And then here we have the junior suite, which is the other bedroom. So one of the neat things for Waldorf is they require, not they don't require, but they like to have his and her sinks in the junior suites. They like that as well. Look at the curvature. I always show everybody in the small details. I think that's where the value is, in all of the small details. You have also Dornbrack faucets that will be also standard. And then here, the other bedroom, this one's a queen size bed. Closets as well, I'll show you here. So closets as well come finished. And then we have the AC linear
diffusers?
Diffusers that's all going to be standard in all of the properties throughout the residences. And if you see, look at the speakers. There's also they're all throughout the residence as well. It's not only in the social area, throughout the whole residence.
Nice.
Yes, it's incredible. Here we have the laundry room. So there is a laundry room as well. If they're interested, once they ask, the doors are Italian doors, hidden hinges. That's also important. The doorknobs are Bali. We have a lot of details.
Well, thank you, Daiana, for that amazing tour. It was very well informative. And again, for the audience, when do you guys officially launch sales?
Well, we launched sales in May 1st of 2020. So Lucas is getting the sneak peek, the VIP sneak right before launch.
And the audience too.
Yes, everybody's getting the sneak peek. Yes, we'll launch May 1st, and we're going, like I mentioned, straight to contract. So I hope to see you guys here. It's going to be an incredible project, an icon of the city. Like I said, 1,049 story will not happen in the next decade. So it will be the icon of Miami.
Well, that's all for today. Be sure to join next week as I feature another property. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below.